So it looks like we have a few things to go over. Um, the winter preview dropped, and I wasn't able to actually get to see it or do anything with it until just a few minutes ago because the storm knocked out the power. It's been raining here quite frequently. But what I did notice is once I able to watch it and everything, they announced a few four full five things. So if you want to check out the actual winter preview, then the link will be in the description below. But I'm just going to do a quick little summary of it. Basically, from what they stated, we're getting a new dog, new map, the community weapon pack, and two new great ones, and two new first great ones. And the two new great ones are going to be the Great One Pheasant and the Great One Red Fox. Now, pheasant, I'm not really much of a bird hunter, so it's not really something I would do, but I'll check it out. And as for the Great One Red Fox, that does seem pretty interesting. I don't think we've had a Great One canine species in any of the suggestions that I've heard over the years. I, I think I might have missed a few, but I did hear something about a Great One bird of some kind at one point. So looks like someone got their wish on that. And also the dog. We're getting a German short-haired pointer, which will be a DLC dog. As you all know, most DLCs they drop are all going to be DLCs, but the actual great ones will not be. The Great One Pheasant and the Great One Red Fox, they're also on other maps as well. Like for the pheasants, we got Hirschfelten, Quattro Collins, just to name off the top of my head, and the Red Fox, uh, Hirschfelten, Yukon, and I believe there are three other maps. And then there's the community weapons pack that they said will be coming. Also, all this will be dropping December 3rd. The two great ones will be a free update. You'll be able to hunt them on any other map that those species are allocated on. As for the weapon pack, the dog, and the new map, those will be DLCs. Now, the new dog is a German short-haired pointer. Yep, it is a pointer, which means for all those who hunt bird species like quail, pheasant, and other species like that, I haven't hunted duck before or quail. So, to go along with that, the German short-hair pointer will be an option to flush. For those who don't know, flush is when you get your dog to find an animal and you uh, get it to flush. And it'll spook the birds off and then you can take them out of the sky. Basically, a lot of quail hunters, a lot of pheasant hunters will you be using dog species and trained to do stuff like this. German short hair pointer is going to be, I believe, a good staple of what the uh, editors and all of the game developers uh, will be a good staple of their overall creativity and see how that turns out. And for the new map, it is going to be a smaller map. They stated it's going to be a smaller map. It's going to reside in the region of North Germany, along which we all know we have a German style map already, Hirschfelten. It's going to be along with that, so you're going to see a lot of the same different types of the biome spheres and the overall like look of the map. It's going to feel a lot like Hirschfelten, but all of these species, the two great ones, are mainly going to be for that map, is what they're dropping the map for. And we already know Hirschfelden, not really that played of a map in recent years. So maybe this will be a chance for people to actually go ahead and hop on and play it again for the people who don't actually purchase the DLCs to have the new map to do this. Which me personally, I don't know. I might do it. It just depends on how everything turns out and how everything goes along with it. And the community weapon packs that is also going to be dropping December 3rd. The 300 Blackout, which I'm excited for because I like 300 Blackout. The 450 Bushmaster for your medium to big game, and your 357, 375, excuse me, Magnum, which I believe that one is supposed to be like kind of small and medium, but those will be dropping, and I can't wait to try those out and see how well they actually work in terms of like a video game standard was. Because I don't think I've ever played any video game that has a 300 Blackout in it or a 450 Bushmaster. So that's going to be a good first for me. And I will be trying to do some things with the pheasant and the red fox, but I personally, I like Hirschfelten, so um, I might go ahead and do a couple runs with Hirschfeld to see how that turns out once that is dropped. But they stated it'll be December 3rd, and just a quick overview of it. Basically, community weapon pack, two new great ones, and a new map, and a German short-haired pointer. And a German short-haired pointer can be taught to, I guess, do other things too, because I think they said that if you own all three of the dog DLCs, you can get your other dogs to do the same thing. Like for the pointer, if you, I believe, what, if I'm understanding correctly what they were talking about, the German Shorthair pointer, if you own the Bloodhound DLC, you can teach it to track blood. And same thing with the Bloodhound. If you own the pointer or the retriever, I believe you can actually teach them to do the same thing. Don't uh, don't hold me to that, because then I mean, if I'm understanding what they said accurately, then yes. But in terms of the new Great One species, hey, I'm okay with it. They have gray fox, well, red fox, and pheasants. I believe they have perfect zones to hunt. Pheasants, lovely zones. They love the field, so good visual of be able to spot them. And also German Shorthair Pointer, like I said, will uh, basically find them and lead you to them. Because a pointer finds the animal and it points to it and will lead you to the animal. That is what I am mainly excited for, because you no longer have to run around hoping, oh, maybe there's one this way. Let me run this way. Run about, say, 500 yards, nothing there. The pointer will find the animal for you and it will lead you to it. And if I'm understanding what they stated correctly, it will lead you to any animal you choose. Find me a class 1, it'll lead you to a class 1 animal of any kind. Find me a class 9, it'll lead you to a class 9. Excluding predators, I believe they said no, excluding predators, they won't be doing that. But that is going to be an interesting thought for me. Now, as for, like again, the new map, they stated that the new map will be dropped. And also, I believe the shotgun that comes along with the new map, I believe that's also part of the new map. I'm not 100% sure. But it's a 10 gauge over and under, which I don't use over and unders too much, so I'm not really all that upset about it. And we already have a 10 gauge, a very fairly good 10 gauge, I believe. So as for the new map, I'm not all that excited for. But the pheasant, yes. The fox, I haven't hunted fox in quite a few years, but I will state that hunting that last fox when I was hunting for the turkey, uh, Now that they stated there's going to be a red fox, that actually got me kind of excited because I want to get better at hunting smaller animals with the bow, and that's going to be fun. Like to get me a great one red fox with the bow. I don't think they actually stated what variations we'll be getting, but I believe it's going to be just along the lines of what you think. And there's going to be some outlandish ones too, like maybe like a weird, like how they did with the like they had deal with a black bear. How they got the skull, and then they got these like the what was that one called? It's like the one. It looks like it's like really like spiritually, like starry look to it. Really, one of my that's one that I mainly want. I'm still hunting for, but eh. Now, as for the pheasant, that honestly, first bird species to become a great one, I was I was a little slightly disappointed, but not too disappointed that it's a pheasant because I don't hunt pheasant. I hunt duck and geese. So I was hoping for a duck, but hey, maybe maybe later on in the future we'll be seeing some more like bird species become great ones because this leads me to believe that they might actually do that. But anyways, that's that, and the like I said, the map I'm not really too interested in. It's it's okay, yeah. I mean, we always need new maps, but it's basically going to be a smaller reskin of Hirschfeld. That's what I believe. Don't hold me to it. It could be a lot better. It could be one of the best maps ever created. Who knows? But it's a smaller map, teeter towards more of the small game species. So a lot of small games going to be there. In the one of the trailers for the map, they showed raccoon, red fox, pheasant, and I believe I've seen a geese. So I think it's all small game. It's gonna be this map, small game. You know what I mean? And I like hunting small game, so I don't know. I'll think about it. But with that, like I said, go check out the video of the winter preview. Links in the description below, and I'll go ahead and catch you on the next one.